New Syllabus Mathematics Book 2, Chapter number 2, Exercise 2E, Question number 1 from this exercise. Using the elimination method, solve each of the following pairs of simultaneous equations. Now, two linear equations are given in this question in two different variables x and y. First equation, x plus y equals 16, and the second equation is x minus y equals 0. Let us use the elimination method to solve the following pair of equations. We shall label the equations as equation 1 and equation 2. So x plus y equals 16 is our first equation, while x minus y equals 0 is our second equation. Now, the elimination method is usually used when the absolute values of the coefficients of one variable in both the equations are the same. For example, in these two equations, the absolute values of the coefficients of y in equation 1 and equation 2 are the same. So now, let's add equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2, I'm going to add them horizontally. So first equation, left side of the equation 1 is x plus y, plus left side of the equation 2 is x minus y, equals right side of the equation 1, 16, add right side of the equation 2, 0. Okay, now x plus y plus x minus y equals 16. And now we have two unlike signs like positive y and negative y. They will cancel out each other. So we have two like terms, x plus x, and their sum is 2x. And the right side equals 16. Now to find the value of x, this equation can be written as 16 upon 2 because if we shift this 2 from left to the right side, then this 2 is going to be divided by 16. So now 16 is the multiple of 2, so 2 ones are 2, 2 times 8, 16. So we have the value of x equals 8. Now substitute x equals 8 in equation 1. You can also substitute the value of x in equation 2. So by putting this value of of x equals 8 in this equation 1 becomes, which is x plus y equals 16. Since we have the value of x 8, so this equation becomes 8 plus y equals 16. To find the value of y, let's take this positive 8 from left to the right side. Then we have y equals 16 minus 8, and next we have to subtract 8 from 16, so y equals 8. Therefore, the solution of the simultaneous equations is x equals 8 and y equals 8. Now, it is a good practice to check your solution by substituting the values of the unknowns which you have found into the original equations. Now, we have two different values for variable x and y. So here we have variable x equals 8 and variable y equals 8. If you substitute these two values of x and y in equation 1 and equation 2, then these two values of the variables x and y satisfy these two equations. Like equation 1, left hand side of the equation 1 is x plus y equals 16. So x is 8 and y is 8. So 8 plus 8 equals 16, which is the right side of the equation 1. Same as if we substitute the value of x and y in equation 2, we get x minus y equals 0. So 8 minus 8 equals 0, which is equal to the right hand side. Second part from this question, part B. Again, we have two linear equations into different variables x and y. Equation 1, x minus y equals 5, and equation 2, x plus y equals 19. So first of all, I am going to label these two equations as equation 1 and equation 2. Now if you check, in equation 1 we have negative y, and in equation 2 we have positive y. So if we add these two equations, we can easily eliminate y. So therefore, adding equation 1 and 2, I'm going to add left hand side of these two equations and right hand side of the equation 1 and equation 2. So left side of equation 1 is x minus y, plus left hand side of the equation 2 is x plus y, equals right hand side of the equation 1 is 5 plus right hand side of the equation 2 is 19. Now simplifying, we get x minus y plus x plus y equals 19 plus 5 equals 24. Again we have positive y and negative y. It means that they will cancel out each other, so we have x plus x equals 2x, and right side is 24. To find x, let's take this 2 from left to the right side, then this equation becomes 24 upon 2 equals x. Since 24 is the multiple of 2, so we get x equals 12. Now we have the value of x 12. Now to find the value of y, I'm going to substitute the value of x equals 12 in equation 1 or in equation 2. So if we substitute x equals 12 in equation 1, so we have equation 1 as x minus y equals 5. So this equation becomes 12 minus y equals 5, because the value of x which we have calculated is 12. To find y, I will be taking this negative y to the right side of the equation and this positive y to the left side of the equation. Then this equation becomes 12 minus 5 equals y. Subtracting 5 from 12, we get 7. So therefore the solution for the simultaneous equations is x equals 12 and y equals 7. Third part from this question is 11x plus 4y equals 12 and 9x minus 4y equals 8. Again we have given two linear equations into different variables x and y. So let's label this first equation as equation 1 and the second equation as equation number 2. Again we have two same coefficients of the variable y in this equation 1 and 2. So let's add these two equations. Adding equation 1 and 2, we get left hand side of the equation 1 11x plus 4y plus left hand side of the equation 2 9x minus 4y equals right side 12 plus 8. Simplifying, we get 11x plus 4y plus 9x negative 4y equals 12 plus 8 is 20. So we have positive 4y and negative 4y, which means they will cancel out each other. And 11x plus 9x, they are positive terms. Their sum is 20x equals right side 20. To find x, this equation becomes x equals 20 upon 20. Now 20 divided by 20 equals 1, so we get the value of x equals 1. Okay, to find the value of y, let's substitute x equals 1 in equation number 1 or 2. Now this time I'm going to put this value of x in equation number 2, because we will be having same value for this equation 1 and 2. So equation 2a is 9x minus 4y equals 8. So first I will write this equation, and now I am putting the value of x as 1 in this equation. So this equation becomes 9 multiplied by 1 minus 4y equals 8. Okay, 9 multiplied by 1 equals 9, negative 4y equals 8. So first of all, I will be taking this negative 4y to the right side of the equation and this positive 8 to the left side of the equation. Then this equation becomes 9 minus 8 equals 4y. Now subtracting 8 from 9, we get 1 equals 4y. To find y, let's take this 4 from right to the left side. And this equation becomes 1 upon 4, which is the value of y. So therefore the solution for the simultaneous equations is x equals 1 and y equals 1 upon 4.